going to have nothing but time and space there.
All
얘 왜
alone.
못 봐?
나도 못 봐.
I'm worried for their teammate. Oh, no, that's not them. Never mind.
루트키 하지 말고 쟤못 잡아.
That's I can't see the names either, but yeah, you can see the clusters. Like there's people headed to the center area. Yes, Naya clearly going to be a busy place.
Wow, yeah.
There's a ton of people coming down there, and this is OSG and Inventor. They're going to have a bit of a handful here as they head into the government buildings looking for that early loot. But
Get him!
oh, they got him. J Kim going down.
He's
Rip.
wearing the PGI skins there.
Yeah, very obvious. Lots of parachutes still in the sky. This vehicle could be a problem.
Oh, that circle.
보라디 전문가야.
Oh my gosh. Well, everybody, make sure to hover over your screens. You will notice the extension is on. You guys can vote right now. For the next 10 minutes, voting will be active on what these parties here will be doing in the next map. Directly, so choose. Will it be crossbows and throwables? Or
That's a fun one.
SMGs and shotties?
Yeah, it's oh my God, this circle.
I know, that's what I said. I'm like,
So
wow.
not only is it I would say about 30% water, but it's all the way north when the plane path was all the way south. But luckily, you can see on the map here how many people went to that Yasnaya North region. And for the most part, surprisingly, most people find themselves in the play zone in the early game.
Yeah, because they all went to
Yeah,
so how many are going to make it out of there?
They all flew away from the plane path. They try to get as far away as possible. So now in Razak, looks like we're going to have a bit of a battle here as Hong is going to have to defend himself. He's got pulls out coming in. And now they're sharing a building.
Oh no, what night? Are they in the same house? They are.
Yep. Not for long.
Yeah.
And Big Boss is like, you know what? I too would like to be dead first thing. Let's get in there.
I do. I'm running to my death. No, but it doesn't even look like, oh, there's a different wall. Yeah.
Great job. Good effort.
He tried. He
Well.
was the loot mule.
Sometimes you just run in and die. Oh, look at that. Got a little Shroud representation there with the jacket. That is a bright blue sports jet.
It
What
is
is that?
really
a bomber
bright.
Letterman jacket.
Yeah.
That's the correct term.
I wish the logo was actually maybe that Letterman fuzziness, right?
Oh, yeah.
That would have been perfect.
I think that would be a bit of a difficult. I don't know much about skinning, but
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty difficult thing to pull off. But looks good. The bright blue definitely stands in contrast for pretty much every color in this map, which is gray, brown, and green.
So you're really a Shroud fan,
Yeah.
because you're willing to risk being basically a running target.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, where if you, I think that there's definitely a bit of style, but if you wanna be as obvious as possible, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys, as I was saying, don't forget to vote. You guys have to vote because, I mean, do we end the stream after this? Because if you don't vote, what are they going to do?
Yeah, they're going to have to play some custom game modes. And, you know, it's a lot of fun, especially as a caster, to watch how the custom game modes play out. And, yes, Naya had a lot of activity early on, but from the looks of it now, is starting to settle in. 64 alive, so we've had some deaths in the early game, definitely. So now it's going to be a matter of getting to that northern side of the play zone. But yeah, get those votes in. Let's see some custom action.
If you're like, oh, I don't even want to touch the extension. Here's an idea. Maybe you want to vote after I tell you what they are. Well, you got 5 choices. I believe there's 5. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. Raining crates, right? So it's gonna be just a mass amount of care packages. I'm gonna assume they're gonna be coming every 30 seconds. Maybe. I'm not.
5 times it's pretty close. The
Yeah.
plane's basically in the sky the entire game. So.
Exactly, and that's gonna be pretty a loud game as well. Probably annoyingly loud.
Uh-oh.
Choose wisely, which will be max loot. Here's one of the funny ones. Max loot, everything, but no backpacks.
Yeah, that's Choose Wisely, I believe, is the name of that game mode. And that's a fun one. But looks like that was some nice mini shots here coming around trying to finish it off. That's an easy kill there.
Yeah, and then you got snipers, essentially snipers, DMRs, and handguns, pistols, right? Or hack, slash, and throw. Throwables, melees only.
There we go. They listened to me.
There it is. Spray and pray.
I asked for the melee.
You did?
Yeah.
So we should call it the WTF Throwables Melee?
My name is Matrim.
Right. Matrim Throwables. Throwables and Matrim.
Yeah.
But then and finally the 5th one, Spray and Pray, which is SMGs and shotguns, one of my favorites. And then the
so many
bottom 4 don't have any care packages. No extras there, no flare guns. though flare guns are active in the standard mode, and probably raining crates. But you guys have to choose.
I imagine we're on the standard mode right now. I'm seeing all sorts of guns here.
Maps 1 and 2 will always be standard, and then 3, 4, and 5 will be voted upon by the chat. So you guys have to decide, but once you vote it is out. So if you vote raining crates, say, for next map,
you can't do it again.
You can't do it again for this region. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You can come back for the next region.
Exactly. If starts over.
If you start to get really, really intense about the game mode you like the best, just, come back and vote.
Yeah.
All
right.
Well, I was going to say those were some potato aim there, but nice shots there.
Moses. All right. Serious question, Moses.
Go on.
Like, super serious. You ready?
All right.
All right. Would you rather be a dragon or have a dragon?
I was expecting like where are the bodies buried, and you hit me with are you a dragon?
But are you? Everyone wants to know.
I'm willing to argue that everyone wants to know, but at this stage, I think I would rather have a dragon.
Nice.
Was that one of the options?
Yes, it was.
Okay, good.
Yes. I know. I get you're still dusting off the cobwebs.
Because realistically, I mean, if you are a dragon, I mean, what else are you gonna do? What's your life? What's your day to day?
I don't know. Why don't you ask the dragon?
That's what I was. I mean, from every piece of fantasy I've ever seen, dragons don't typically have a lot of friends. People are trying to steal their gold, or are trying to murder them. So I think I would rather have a dragon and become the tyrant I've always dreamed to be.
I think I'm right with you on that.
I would be an evil dragon. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, I wouldn't. But so that's unfortunate for that.
Why? So what would you do with your dragon? Just be like, look, here it is.
I mean oh gosh, the official movie title is escaping me right now. But is it just How to Train a Dragon?
Okay.
Haven't you seen that
I was going to
movie?
say Dragonheart, but that was maybe
How to Train a Dragon or Your Dragon or something like that.
Yeah.
The most heartfelt, amazing dragon.
Until he gets his arm chewed off or leg chewed off, or whatever it is.
He did not.
Yeah, he did too. He got his arm chewed off.
Nuh-uh.
He ends up an amputee at the end. It's a horrible story. It's a horrible story.
Don't listen to him,
of tragedy.
Don't listen to him.
It's one of the modern day dramas.
Dramas.
Drama.
I don't know. That to me, I want one of those kind of dragons. They're so sweet. But
yeah, but you get the eel dragon that winds up chewing your arm off. That's what I'm telling you. You can't be in control of these things.Ey're wild, mystical creatures.
No, but in my world, in my scenario,
okay.
I do have.
I didn't realize that we were. I was answering a question in your fantasy world.
No, you can make it your own.
Oh, good.
Please get out of my fantasy.
I got it.
World.
Super DD, no camera this time. We had a slight opportunity to interact, which is to say I walked past him a couple of times. And, ooh, damn, that was a nice shot.
Nice.
Looking good there. So for Super DD, I think he's changed up the partner this time around.
Nice. Ooh.
Depends if you're the other partner. Maybe you're like, well, I guess we were friends, but now I guess I'll just fade back into obscurity. So Super DD had a really fun time last time. No camera this time, unfortunately.
All right, you guys, there's about...
Turn your cameras on so we can comment on your different hats and stuff.
Oh, you missed it. There was one cam. All right, first chat. Vote. You've got like 3 minutes left. Okay, and on to serious things. Well, no, just kidding. There was a cam in the last map. We're going to see it. Okay. Don't you worry. We're going to see this man's. In the background, he had just a friend chilling on his bed. All right? It's fine. Yes, on his bed. Okay. Whose ever bed. Maybe it's this guy's bed.
Maybe
on it.
Maybe he just came over to play video games.
House.
Listen, dude, I need to come over and play video games for a couple hours. Are you cool with that?
He's like, sure, but I'm going to be laying in my bed. Is that cool? Yeah, I got to stream it. That's cool. I don't mind being on stream, touching my feet and caressing them. So that happened. And then Matchroom went into a story about his
touching
flight.
Feet? Oh.
Yeah.
Go on. I missed it. What happened?
Go on. No, in Matchroom's story, said that someone on the plane had taken off their shoes and was rubbing them.
If you take your shoes off on an airplane, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
So if you want to be comfortable, wear sandals or flip-flops or thongs, whatever you want to call them. No, not good with open-toed shoes on planes.
No. Oh gosh, if you want to leave with, I don't know, an infection on your big toe, I don't know.
Wow. just leave your feet on the ground. You don't have to like touch people.
If you I never fly in flip flops. That's just I think really gross.
Oh my
Jeremy.
God!
However,
Listen,
I
got to tell you one thing. I brought one pair of shoes and I'm wearing them right now, and they're definitely sandals.
Definitely sandals.
So what you're saying is I'm gross.
No,
Fair
yes,
enough.
that is. It does gross me out. And
Okay.
so the last time I flew, I ran out of the house and forgot to put on tennis shoes because I was making sure that I had everything on. I had flip flops on, so I was in the airport in flip flops. Not even cute flip flops. They were just
Having
my
a
like
panic
random
attack,
flip
just
flops.
walking around sweating, just like
I was
oh my God.
I was grossed out. Yes, but I at least have pre-check, so I don't have to take them off.
Okay.
Now, do you?
I have pre-check as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What do you
that's
think? I'm
what
some
saves
sort of
you a bit.
Peasant without pre-check. Walking around with when we came back from Seattle, there was a massive line at the Seattle airport, and I walked by all 350 people, and it must make me a bad person, but I take such great pleasure in walking past people in pre-check. Like I'm like, oh, no pre-check for you guys. Well, I'm just walking right through. So.
Well, now they've got that clear. What is that?
I don't know. I think that's a little spooky. They have kiosks. I think they have to be like DNA verified. This crate is just sitting in the middle. These guys don't want to go for it. Meanwhile, we have another housemate coming in. It looks like Bongo is confusing the people below him by pretending they're not there.
Speaking of house, Moses, what's your if you could be an appliance?
Where's that segue going?
If you could be a kitchen appliance,
yes.
What would you be and why?
Well, I spent enough time around refrigerators to know that I think that to say that. I would rather. I don't know. I don't really identify with mystical creatures and inanimate objects. I don't spend a lot of time considering.
Well, today's that day.
So,
Moses.
could I be a coffee maker?
You can be whatever you want. That was the question.
Okay.
You choose to be a coffee maker, and why?
Well, I see. I didn't have any follow up to that. I just kind of wanted some coffee.
Imagine. All right. Today, you are now a coffee
You're stretching
maker.
my improv skills here.
You're now a coffee maker.
So people put beans in me. I grind them up. It's kind of like.
You like grinding beans.
And other things.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're now not only a coffee maker, you actually are the maker of other things as well.
No, it was just the grinding question I was answering. I think it was just the I have no.
That really, is the future of coffee makers in 2018. If the coffee maker grinds beans and it grinds other things, but not to make them in the coffee maker, just to grind it and make it somewhere else.
I'm kind of a coffee nerd. I don't know about you, but I have like a hand grinder. I have like this is actually so stupid to say, but I have like one of those like laser thermometer things. You can't actually, chat, let me tell you how to make coffee, all right? Let me tell you. You can't have the water be more hot than about 85 to 90 degrees. I would say about 78 to 82 degrees is the water temperature you want for your coffee, all right? Don't burn your coffee. Get a nice grind. If you're making a drip coffee, don't want it too fine. You want like a halfway decent coarse grind. Put it in for about a little bit. You put the grinds in first. You can't see me because we're watching the game.
Gestures.
I know you guys are probably like, why are we talking about the game? Let me tell you why, because there's nothing happening. So you put the grinds in. You put a little bit of water. Oh, that was a real.
That was beautiful.
Right.
Did you see the
There's
drop?
a guy in the bed.
Was like, that's him. He's now sitting up though. He was laying down earlier.
Games.
He's playing games. I respect it.
Fair enough. Anyway, I'll finish my coffee soliloquy later. But,
soliloquy. I want to hear this.
I'll write it all down for you guys. It's actually a 25-minute instructional video I was attempting to make, but.
You're still editing that one for your YouTube, right? Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's lots of videos out there.
Well, I myself am a cold brew. I make my own, and that is the better way to go. Want to be a coffee snob.
Quad Runner, I've met your grandmother, and I can tell you she's not a good commentator.
Yikes! Grandma burn.
Yeah. She makes me coffee. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Ooh, with the grinder of all the things.
Yeah.
This is our favorite guy right here, Cam. 11111111111.
Sometimes you don't have great usernames, but good for you, Cam. Oh, you got a shot lined up there, maybe.
Break that window first.
He's dead now.
You guys think these boys aren't watching your words.
Yeah.
You better think again. They're ready to burn you back, chat.
I have enough insecurity issues to tell you that. If you guys aren't saying nice things about me in the chat, I'm going to go home and cry, all right? So don't be too mean to me, all right?
He doesn't wait till he gets home. I can confirm that.
Very emotionally sensitive. Don't do it to me. Cowards. Super DDs out there still getting some kills. This Yasnaya field area is just a hotbed of action. So many people laying flat on their stomachs and surprising people with UMPs.
They didn't get their coffee.
Yeah, they're out there
laying,
sleeping. They're out there
down.
sleeping in the fields.
Sleeping with the fishes. Not this map. Bye, Hun. That's Matchroom's favorite name.
They're getting destroyed out here in this field. Mainly by the sneaky snakes here.
It's not my favorite place to be.
Is he watching TV or playing a game?
I think he's playing a game.
He's got the gamer stance.
We were trying to determine what was in his hands earlier, and we determined it's got to be a controller.
I hope so.
Yeah.
What do we got here? It's Lesser. Chilling. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Hello?
Oh, there he is. Oh!
That's just terrific. Han, just destroying people out there.
Look at all the sixes in chat.
Sixes?
Yeah, they love the sixes in Cam's chat.
Okay.
This we know.
Maybe it's an encouragement. Maybe it's a
kill
insult.
thing. Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
9 faces.
So we have 2 people in one house here.
Of different teams. So 3 different teams in one little
You know what, Lesser? I feel you right there, buddy. I know what you're going through, which is to say, oh, there you go. Hey,
get up!
Surprise. He looked kind of bored there for a second. He's like, man,
Right.
I just wish that 2 random people would run right towards the place I'm camping so I could shoot them with my fancy M4.
Fancy. Have you gotten a chance to play with a new gun, the MK?
Oh, yeah.
Something numbers?
MK47.
Right.
It's the mutant, as they call it.
I really do like that for... I'm debating. I'm trying to learn that over the AKM.
Well, it's a single-fire weapon, right? So I mean,
you can burst it.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, the burst is so inconsistent. Nice takedown there. This is Pawn again.
No explosion!
And got him too. So yeah, the mutant is good, but I think it definitely pairs best with another gun. I think that if you want to use it on its own as an AR, you're going to run into some issues if you come across someone with a full auto weapon. But in the mid range, the mutant is actually a terrific gun because it doesn't have the same recoil gain as guns like the mini. Whereas if you try and spam the mini after about the 3rd or 4th shot, your recoil starts to go crazy. So the mutant is really good for that. It has the increased damage as well. And overall, I think that it slots in really well with an AK or a barrel. I've been using it with those 2 guns, and it's been a lot of fun. So it's a good addition to the game, and really, new guns always a good time.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of wild how we've had the same guns for the most part trickled in with some new, and then they back to back the barrel, then the MK. I'm sorry, yeah, the.
A couple of you guys asking who the beautiful anchor is. My name is Moses. WTF Moses.
4 hours of sleep, everyone.
Because I naturally look this good.
Yeah.
Here comes the flank on the low side. That's looking all right.
Oh.
And surprise! Oh, he caught him out. Oh, no.
Oh!
Not enough, though. He didn't even get a repeat from his teammate. His teammate's like, yeah, you got this. I'll be fine.
Right? So I had told Matchroom, I had explained to him how I'm half Korean, so I'm a little biased to the Korean players.
Oh, okay. I'm half Korean as well.
Yeah, which would make sense why we look so similar.
Yeah.
Like the other day, remember when that person said how we look like we could be related, maybe cousins.
You could be cousins.
Yeah.
Sorry, who are you cousins with?
You.
Me. Oh, right. Yes. Got it.
Because you're half Korean.
Yes. Correct.
Stop.
OSG, Benter. They're doing a split hold
얘네가
here.
아마
So
빠져서 쭉
this
올라갈
is
것 같아.
actually there's a sandbag in the way of this guy's name, so I can't actually. Is that Pawn himself?
Corvita?
Well, this is,
KDR?
he's got Pawn's overlay, but his name is different. So I'm
KDR Vita.
Yeah, Pawn used to have his name actually in his in-game name, but maybe he lost that account.
Oh, this is zoomed in. I can't see the team name on the bottom.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Got it. Maybe the teammate's somewhere else.
Yeah. You see we're like missing a health bar at the bottom.
Yeah, you're correct.
I am. That's one thing you're going to have to learn about life is that the female is always correct.
You know what? I've heard that a couple of times, and you know, my girlfriend is often very. Oh, here we go. Saw. I think that was the bright blue arm of a shroud skin he was just looking at. But.
There it is. Wow, that is really bright.
Very obvious, right? You can see it from a mile away.
Dang.
But I think he's been spotted as well. His teammate's a little bit further up.
잠깐만.
You all right? Good.
I was thinking about calling our auntie about, you know, being able to work together because and things.
Okay.
But
I think that's okay. There's nothing wrong with cousins working together.
So Moses,
Go on.
you know, I've just got to pump you with these questions.
Oh.
You just love your answers.
How many of these do you have?
I mean, endless.
Endless. Okay. All right. Well, before we get to the questions, let's see if we can see some more action here. Looks like that's a nice kill coming on. That is Pawn
Oh,
getting killed.
questions.
Unfortunately.
I just tallied it up. There's 118.
Okay.
So
Can we start with 117?
we no. You do not get to choose your path. I do. Remember? It's my fantasy.
Do you ever read those Choose Your Own Adventure books when you were a kid?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you ever cheat?
No.
You never
maybe.
cheated. You never cheated.
Nope.
With
I hate that. No,
I
would
cheated
never.
every single time.
Really?
I'd be like, how many different ways can I die, and then which one's the right answer?
I think I would just do them all, right? If I hit a dead end, I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, let me backtrack and try again.
Because the first time you screw up, like, well, I guess that's the end of the book, and then just like throw it in the garbage.
All right, so Moses,
Go on.
you're on death row.
I'm trying to get out of this, but
What's your death row? If you're on death row, okay, what would your last meal be?
Wow. This has got dark all of a sudden.
You're
So
dying.
I'm about to be summarily executed by the state, is what you're saying, and I have to choose a final meal while contemplating my life choices.
No contemplating.
No, what? So I don't have to think about
Just
the
eat.
fact that it's my last meal, and I don't have to think about the fact of all the wrong I've done, all the people I've.
You already did that, though.
I'm taking this to the darkest place possible. You've done this to us. All right, so, you know, I think a nice.
At least say Taco Bell.
What? No. You know what I would love is some nice linguine and some clams, maybe a little bit of lobster in there, some garlic bread, and a nice glass of wine.
It's like an olive oily kind of dish.
Yeah.
And a glass of wine, red or white.
The one that kills you before the state can. The one that has like, you know, that your secret prison buddy sneaks in and has like some I don't know.
That's that moonshine.
Some LSD and cyanide or something.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're now trying to avoid state execution.
See, I don't know. I'm trying my best to turn this into a good situation. Because in this situation, I'm of course an innocent man being held against my will.
Oh, of course.
It's like the Green Mile. I've got superpowers. Tom Hanks is really concerned about what's happening.
So now
and
Tom Hanks
everyone cries.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Tom Hanks is there. Is he there to hold your hand?
No.
Through the
Tom Hanks is there to cry like everybody else, and then we all leave the theater depressed.
And Moses is dead.
And then I died.
Yikes! What are they doing to us, Moses?
Well, this is a sen. I always say it's or maybe just sen. It's capitalized. I'm gonna call him sen for now because I've been saying asin, and that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
He's got that. He's got that barrel with the 4X. Man, there's just so many people running in the open. I should play more time in the Asian region. Looks like a good time.
Oh, look at there! After game number 1, this is where everyone's standing with all of the points tallied up. You'll be the winners of your last game. 420 points with all those kills, plus the 250 points for winning. Look at that. Look at what it did to their score. Pumped them right up.
Yeah, winning will do that.
Okay. You know,
Sorry,
I'm speaking to the new format, all right, the new scoring structure, Moses. All right, remember you were sleeping when we were talking about that?
Yeah, 100%.
Kills now being 17 points each. Really big factor in determining who's the best. Where's Cam? I'm looking for. Oh wait, what's Cam's team name though?
Who's Cam?
Cam 11111.
Oh, okay, got it.
111. Chat, what's his team? What's the team name for Cam?
I like the team name. This team name is Aim Garbage. I like it. All right, well, we're in the top 20. Seems a couple of you a little upset at the fact that I'm talking about superpowers. Man, everyone is just getting killed without. There's no real fights occurring. It's just people getting shot.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of spraying going down. Nobody's caring about revealing their positions. But it's just been confirmed. Raise your flare is Cam's team, so he's in second place.
Got it.
Good for Cam. All right,
I'm gonna go caster mode here since we're. I want you guys to know what you like better. I want to get a contrast here. Okay, so we have this. I believe this is Hong Gildong here. He's strafing back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. He's looking down this hill. He's trying to figure out, are there people flanking on my right side? Now we're going to go to the overhead shot here. You can see the overview. A lot of different teams running around. Not anyone too close to each other, but we do have May and June, a favorite from last season. A lot of good moments from them, getting held out by both Team 34, and they also have pressure on the low side, 38. So Super DD prone in the grass. May and June, just trying to get a line of sight here. But again, we have Hongil just, leaning back and forth. Lots of action here, ladies and gentlemen. Staring at these rocks, looking at the trees. There's the blue zone in the background as well. We're being very descriptive of what's happening here in the game. Lots of tilting, lots of action here. You can see. I'm about to vomit all over the desk. But yeah, this is what casting sounds like as compared to banter, friendly discussion. It's difficult sometimes. Maybe you don't relate to have a discussion with someone who has a personality. Sometimes you just have to have a friendly chat rather than talking about the fact that we have this nice overview shot here. Again, a lot of stationary movement, a little bit of action on the right-hand side, and back to Sen. Also leaning on the ground, looking at rocks. This is really top level here from him. He's going to try and run up those rocks, and again, just a lot of looking around here. Lucy, anything you can add here?
That was so fantastic. I love that you were very descriptive on the rocks. I mean, I wish we could just spend more time on these rocks, and just because, we want to get into the game for the stream, because I know they're really wanting us to talk about what is going on the stream right now, and that is the importance of these rocks right here that are in the way.
There we go. We have some gunshots happening. Pack Effect has been taken down, and for now, it looks like we have about let's say about 150, 200 meters dispersion, about every other team. Lester and he does have a guy down below him, but again, joining Hong Gildong. He's just taking out another gentleman. He's got a down, looking for more, and missing a spray. He's got him held out of the tree. Now he's in nade range. Got to be careful. And just like that, more grenades falling. That 4x spray not working for him. He's going to switch to the AK. A lot of Shroud skins here. Oh, got his teammate down. Now it's a 1v1 situation. He's pushing out of cover. This is dangerous, but he will land those shots with the AK and take him down. Great job. Good effort.
Who took down the teammate, and how did they not clean that up? He's just sitting there right wide in the open. Maybe he was peeking over the top of the rocks, and somebody down below shot him down. That's what it's kind of looking like at that angle. Everyone's starting to come on in as the circle closes. There's a crate just chilling kind of in the middle of the new circle. I wonder if anyone's already captured that. Captured it. Like, conquered. Capture and conquer the crates.
Good. Some more shots there across the way. Now we're getting into the heat of things. The circle has moved us all the way to the north, so this is a little bit of a substandard circle. But for these folks, they're just trying to play the edge, trying to rotate around, see if they can get an opening here. But a lot of conservative behavior in this Stalber region. It's a bit of an odd place to fight since you're always up and downhill.
Yeah, this is. What would you say would be the advantage point? You think you'd want to be up top. However, sometimes there is advantage to being at the bottom because you kind of can see people skylining there a little easier. But what would you say in this particular circle? Where would you like to be positioned better?
Well, I think the high ground is good if we get pressed here as well. Looks like June has gone down. Or Jun, I should say. Nade coming out. Looks actually pretty accurate. 2 nades now. Follow up as well. Pushes him out to the right side. And there goes May. So May and Jun going down. Looking good there. I like the way they use the nade pressure there. Force them out of cover. You've got a Bushman here standing. I like the mouse cam as well. So yeah, being uphill is always an advantage. You can see Super DD is kind of held there. I think he's by himself. No, he does have his teammate there. Sharp is there. So Czar is just hiding in a bush. And the circle continues to push north. This is looking good. For Super DD and his teammate. Not a lot of cover here. Oh, looking for that mini. Got him wide in the open. Not a lot of cover. He will get down. Venter going to be finished off. Easy peasy, that mini reaching out and grabbing him. High-level player getting himself another kill.
See, and this is a good positioning too, right here along the side of these rocks right here, because then you can know you only have one side to have to worry about. However, now they've got to shift north over the top of these rocks, and that's going to be a little tough.
Yeah, they're going to have to push the gap, which is say run along the edge of that blue zone and into the white. They still have about 20 seconds, making good time here. They should arrive into the zone fairly easily. They have that wizard tower occupied, which is the primary focus currently. So for Sen, just going to have to bandage up. Not a lot of meds left, but they do have a bit of a wild card in Sar, who I believe is likely going to stay completely prone until this game is halfway over.
Oh no.
Those are.
Is that going to connect to Czar? They're not.
He's throwing smoke grenades as a smoke screen. So I believe grenades appear as orange, if I recall correctly.
Ah,
yes.
okay.
So he's going to get the smoke screen down. He knows that Mini Rays and Sen is over there. So he's just going to try and make this run. He's got Czar right next to him, but Czar doesn't have line of sight. The grenades come out now. You can see that orange tracer. And the AWM now in play, the grenade follow-up. Let's see if that can do something. I believe that's Sen he's shooting at on the low side of those rocks. Nothing landed on the grenade. Rotating to the exterior. See if he can try and zone these guys out. He's got one down. Now looking for the teammate. Surprise, gets the initial burst. Oh, and just barely hangs on, takes down. That was Hudochio.
I thought that was going to be it for him.
Or Huduchio.
9 people left alive. Oh, beautiful.
This is a different team. All right, fair enough. Mini Rays. In the foreground, in the back. They've made the zone, but they don't have the height advantage. He's going to try and flank out. Takes a shot on the way through, unfortunate. I think that might have tagged him in the head. And he's outside the zone as well, so he's going to have to push forward. Doesn't have a lot of time. Smoke grenade coming out. Looking like he's going to try and stay calm under pressure, but he's got that high ground looking right at him. He's got to be careful. Got the smoke down. Prone out, get the meds.
I'm impressed. They were actually both, looks like both of them are still alive, making it into the next circle, because I was worried for those. The Wizard, that one player just hanging out in the Wizard Tower all by themselves. I guess they're just going to decide to play a little more passive there, even though they were in the comfort of the circle. Not anymore, though, as the new circle is shown here. Going to have to come out of there. Oh, Twitch. Oh, what is happening right there, Lester? Coming out of the Wizard Tower. Is this going to be his demise right now? He's going to peek around and they're fighting each other. I don't know if you guys are watching this, but in the northwest corner there, or well, it's the top left anyhow.
Now we'll come back to that. So I saw that it's Yanha. He's gone out to.
Lester died, by the way. Our wizard guy.
Unfortunate.
He's dead.
So Yanha went out and actually grabbed that crate, or checked the crate, which in this stage of the game, having been here the entire time, interesting choice there. Mini Ray is holding that high side. They're still looking for. I think that is Yanha and his teammate there, who have actually moved away to the crate. It's Hong Gil Dong.
8 people left. You like saying that, don't you?
That there are 8 people left?
No.
Oh. Or Hong Gil Dong. I could say what 9, but that makes less sense to me.
Does it?
What 9? There's someone still in the Wizard Tower.
Oh my goodness!
What are you doing? You've waited way too long, and now you're dead. Fair enough. Well, there you go. So there's Czar, finally, coming alive. He's been sleeping in that bush for the last little while.
I mean, he's well rested now. I mean, we got to assume that after that little nap, he's energized.
Yep.
Full on, going in.
Sharp taken down, looking for Super DD, the teammate now. So this is looking pretty good here. 5 kills already for I believe this is Yanha. Yeah, this is Janha. I silence all the J's. Yanha, maybe. Yanha? I'm sorry, I'm butchering all your names, but that's the way it goes.
Is this Korean? No.
You should know.
Oh, it is Korean. Yeah, I want to say they say the J's. Jonha.
Okay, fair enough.
Jonha.
I'm willing to believe you. So
we're
in the final circle now already, 24 seconds, and everyone's going to be forced downhill into the center. So we have some sneaky snakes on the bottom. It is a 2v2v 1v1, so that does add up to 6 if my math is correct.
Quick maths. Good job.
So now it's going to be a matter of who's going to run out and die first, because everyone's going to get forced into the center. The smoke's coming out.
And who has the most
meds? Yeah, there's so much cover here as well. Well, if you try and outmed this last blue zone with 6 people alive, you're going to come in a little bit. You're probably going to come in last.
But like you just said, there's a lot of cover. So essentially, you could have, especially with these 2 teams that have 2 players still left, one could take those engagements while one is definitely trying to
Czar is probably going to die to the zone if he tries to run around the bottom side of those rocks. But now all these grenades are just being chucked into the center, trying to see if they can fish for anything here. Lots of sprays coming towards him as well, but one nade does land. And that is going to be Sen going down. There's Czar. He actually does make it into the zone, but not without. Oh, that's Super DD getting taken down, actually. So just like that, we're down to 5. One teammate down. The circle pressing. Czar I still believe on the low side of the rocks. Now he's been taken down. Now the sprays. And I think we've gone back in time slightly, and let's see it again. So that is Sen. Actually, yeah, getting taken down. And Hong Gil Dong, Janha, taking the game. Lots of kills. Substandard circle, but so much action there in the late game, and it's aim garbage.
Congratulations, your favorite name, your favorite team.